On the far side, Coroebus. On the right is Native Trail getting cover, about to be pulled out. Then Check and Challenge. Loose Sail further back. The Wizard of Eye in the centre. Out the back, Luxembourg struggling at this stage from Loose Sail and finally Light Infantry. Royal Patronage is now challenged by Point Lonsdale in the hands of Frankie Dettori. Eden right there. Native Trail is on the right, and they're followed by Boundless Ocean, Berkshire Shadow, and trying to thread a way through is Perfect Power. It's still Royal Patronage that leads the way. Native Trail coming there strongly, the favourite on the near side from Point Lonsdale. Coroebus is also coming through in the white cap, and it's Coroebus that leads from his stable companion Native Trail. They're followed on the far side by Luxembourg, who's rallied well. Coroebus from Native Trail. It's Coroebus from Native Trail, a 1-2. It's Godolphin's Guineas. Coroebus beats Native Trail.
Next is Malavath, then Amina, and Zelly with Sandrine. Wild Beauty been pushed along towards the near side. Juncture still just about last as they race now towards the final 3 furlongs. Cachet from the Ridden Along Discoveries, then Prosperous Voyage. Malavath now being asked for more. Tuesday looking to come into it there over toward the left-hand side. Cachet with a small lead from Discoveries and Prosperous Voyage. Then Malavath, Hello You in Tuesday. Tenebrism is now starting to get rolling as they go inside the final furlong and a half, and it's still Cachet. She's out in front by 2 lengths to Tuesday over on the far running rail. Then Discoveries and Prosperous Voyage from Sandrine and Zelly, and then Tenebrism. It's still Cachet. She's out in front by a length or so, and she's finding plenty. Prosperous Voyage and Tuesday are trying to get closer. It's Cachet though, and James Doyle for the Guineas double. Cachet has won the QIPCO 1000 guineas.
And Primo Bassio under Richard Kingscote, the back marker. They continue their journey up the home straight. They're racing towards the final half a mile. Prosperous Voyage setting a decent tempo out in front, a length and a bit lead. To the noseband ahead of Sandrine in second. Inspiro moving up there toward the far side. Now for a really good look at the front. Couple of lengths away to Sibila Spain and then Primo Bassio. They're racing now down towards the final 2.5 furlongs. And as they do so, Inspiral is now off the bridle. Sandrine has come through to narrowly lead from Prosperous Voyage. Inspiral under pressure over toward the far side. 3 lengths at away to the staying on Primo Bassio, then Sibila Spain. They're racing now towards the final furlong. Inspiral will have to pull out all the stops, leading by a half a length early to the re-rallying Prosperous Voyage. Between them is Sandrine as they climb the hill. Prosperous Voyage now got the better in Spiral on the run towards the line. It's Prosperous Voyage is out in front under Rob Hornby and will win with Falmouth Stakes. Prosperous Voyage has beaten Inspiral.
Chasing them on the far side, Cadamosto with Artorius, and then Perfect Power is some way back at the moment with Romantic Proposal, and Alcohol Free is wide of the group. Naval Crown from Emirati Ana on the far side, chased by Creative Force and Alcohol Free. Twilight Jet down this near side from King Hermes. Artorius is being asked to improve from Cadamosto and Romantic Proposal, then Perfect Power near side. Flaming Rib under pressure with Double or Bubble and Happy Romance. They head on now inside the final quarter mile. It's Naval Crown on the right in the white cap, still just about the leader, chased by Alcohol Free, who's just edging left under pressure, chased then by Creative Force. Behind these is Emirati and a Double or Bubble. Perfect Power can't get into it. Alcohol Free leading on the far side of Naval Crown as they race up towards the line. It's the filly Alcohol Free for Rob Hornby and Alcohol Free. Rob Hornby's second Group 1 of the week.
So Swing Along leads down the centre from Meditator, Malresha in dark blue and pink. These are then followed by Wave Machine, the white and black, and then Trillium in dark blue and white. Morge over toward the far side. Then the pink cap, Juliet Ciara, together with Lezoo and Treasure Trove. Mail and Sea continuing to race isolated, but still well up there towards the near side as they make their way down inside the final 3 furlongs. Over toward the centre of the racecourse then. It is Swing Along, who leads narrowly from Malresha. Then Meditate and Wave Machine waiting behind. Morge nudged along. Lezoo is coming up with a big looking run over toward the left-hand side. Mail and Sea ridden towards the stand side. Swing Along now about to be joined by Meditator. They head into the dip. Mort is coming there with every chance, and so too Lezoo right over on the far side. Meditate and Lezoo, they race inside the final furlong with Mort right in behind. Then came Swing Along. It's Lezoo who's found half a length on the run towards the line, and Lezoo will go on to win the Cheveley Park. Lezoo has beaten Meditator, Morge, then Swing Along and Juliet Sierra. a clear from Treasure Trove and Mayland Sea. In the white and black to his outside in the violet is Persian Force. They've been tracked through by the yellow jacketed Once More for Luck. Over toward the far side, Blackbeard right over there along with Zoology. It's another length and a half away to Mischief Magic, who races in company with the Antarctic. They're racing up towards halfway. Persian Force now strides into the lead, picks it up from Never Just a Dream. Marshman is still very much handy with those in third. Blackbeard moving up into fourth now in the purple. Then they're ridden along Once More for Luck. Hard at it over toward the far side is Zoology as they make their way past the bushes. It's Persian Force under Rosserine who lead from Blackbeard racing in second. Marshman back in third. The Antarctic trying to make an effort. Then Mischief Magic. They race into the dip and Blackbeard now says it up to Persian Force and Blackbeard goes into the lead. He goes away by a length and a half. Stable companion the Antarctic is out after him. Then Mischief Magic and Persian Force as they head up towards the line. It's Blackbeard to go on to win the middle park. Blackbeard has beaten the Antarctic.
So Saffron Beach and Prosperous Voyage, now the first two. Fonteyn and Grand Dam now getting company against the rail. Homeless Songs is next to the field with Mrs. Fitzherbert over on the far side. Next is Laurel, who is covered up. Then the French Raider by all means. And as they go inside the final half mile, Lights On is still the back marker as Prosperous Voyage now takes them on through the halfway point in the 57th running of the Sun Chariot Stakes. Fonteyn now just a neck away in second. The reigning champion Saffron Beach is in third and already just been ridden along now by William Buick as they race on inside the final 2.5 furlongs. Fonteyn against the near side rail, a slender lead now. Grand Dam looking for racing room in behind Prosperous Voyage. Laurel now begins to make her presence felt. Made a big move, making the move down into the dip. A furlong to go in the Sun Chariot and Laurel has claimed the lead. Fonteyn towards the near side. Grand Dam is back in third. It's Laurel and Fonteyn battling back. Fonteyn now goes to a head lead once again, racing out towards the line. Fonteyn has won the Sun Chariot. Laurel in second, Grand Dam in third.
Between those two is Sparkling Beauty and Polypot is the back marker. They're well through the halfway stage now. The 3 furlong marker is in sight. The Bet 365 Fillies Mile then warming up nicely. Nova Kai with favourite Commissioning just nudging into second place now. Sparkling Beauty and Library are stand side, taking a while for Bright Diamond to pick up as Commissioning now for the first time is just shaking along. Polypot trying to pass a few of them with Al Sayoub and Ferrari Queen's the back marker. Nova Kai is still out in front. Commissioning still in second place with a bit to find and now comes under pressure behind those Bright Diamond and Library. Uphill to the line then. Nova Kai and Commissioning, the two of them together. Commissioning now start to lengthen. Commissioning just takes a narrow lead now and her last furlong pretty impressive. Commissioning wins it from Nova Kai, a big gap.
Followed another length down by Aesop's Fables, then the pink and green of Royal Scotsman. At the back of the field in the yellow is Marban under Jamie Spencer. They're racing now inside the final half a mile. It's Chaldean who goes along out in front. From Nostrum in second. Wider out then is Isaac Shelby. More towards the inside is Naval Power. These are then followed through by Aesop's Fables. And then Royal Scotsman and Marban is at the back of the field. They're racing now inside the final 2.5. And Chaldean has been woken up. Just pushed along now. Nostrum likewise in the centre. Royal Scotsman is close up behind. Aesop's Fables trying to come with a run as well. Then Isaac Shelby. Naval Power looks beaten as say to Marban. They race now inside the final furlong and a half and it's Chaldean with the lead at the length or so. Royal Scotsman challenging between horses. Nostrum a little wider out. They're inside the final half. It's Chaldean. Look at a hold on now from Royal Scotsman. Nostrum back in third. It's Chaldean from Royal Scotsman. Chaldean has won the Dewhurst.